say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Titans offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experiences, those scars.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Beebe. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Titans line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Back to throw. It's Beebe. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back to pass. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Titans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamental.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Rice. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Aggie!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sad part. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Them niggas coming. Niggas coming, dog.
That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Corrals it at the 45. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Rice. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth
He open up.
Pass
If he fit that bitch in there, we
Guys,
Gucci.
let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that with high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. They'll try to pound their way in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on second and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Hard running there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. They're trailing by just 4 to Mississippi State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Makes the grab. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. The Titans decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Just making a play. Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. All wideouts, no backs. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't...
Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Beebe. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Titans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be knocked down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Making side adjustments here. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Smallwood. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Rice. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to find his man in the middle. He's got it for a big play. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Aggie. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the point after is good. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Rice. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fit it in the window for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Beebe. It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great run.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Titans racing to the line in a hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
It's a big deal,
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down
recruited
right
well
now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He's got it down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Rice. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little...
He's loose on the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Smallwood. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Wants to throw. It's Rice. Fires left. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Works the middle of the field. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Looking to throw again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the outbound. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Titans can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Titans line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
This defense knew coming into the game they were going to try and get this guy the football because of his speed, but when he's running over the middle of the field, they want to put a hat on him and make him feel them. They did that right there.
Turning it on! And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to
Well,
the
you
ground.
ain't even got no burn yet and
Looks
you
as
hurt.
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Puts it out of the air. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20. Now on second down. Picks up the first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Haynes.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Wants to fire on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Titans send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the ground with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
Game of 8. Offense facing 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man on the right. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Keith. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the 1st down and more. Still running at the 40. Sprinting away. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggie.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Keith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Finds his tight end.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it and reacting and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Titans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That's reeled in. It's key. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Titans will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
I forgot I had that other nigga in there.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got him. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The give as they work on that clock. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is running away with this one right now. And it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 17 over North Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere.
I spoil y'all. I ain't doing shit tomorrow. That's what I be fucking with.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack, and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket. Turns it loose. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. It's yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Bring it out. It's Keith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough yet today.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He wants a big play here late.
Why y'all didn't just let me pick that bitch out?
Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Titans will line up to punt it away.
Nobody punted that, huh? You're scared of us.
On his way back from the 20. Makes a move.
You're scared of us.
Takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.